What is going on, everybody? You are tuning into another episode of Binge Buddies, dude. I am your host and producer for the day, Tony. We have a great episode for you guys here. We have Manny back in the freaking crowd, man. Let's
Back
go,
in,
dude.
Back in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
The people are loving you, dude. The people are loving you. You look locked in. Let's freaking go, dude. How does it feel to be back?
Oh, God, I've been missing this.
Been missing you.
Been missing it
Been
all.
missing it all.
Missing
And you've
you.
been in my mind.
Hey, what up, Marco? What up, Josh B?
And of course, we have Michael as well
Ooh, Tony
over there. We may have to
Spicy.
change Michael's shot a little bit, though. He's got a little crotch echo. That's okay, dude.
Crotch.
It's right on my crotch.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Literally that scene in Meet the Parents, dude.
Yeah, it's a
When the
crotch
freaking
shot.
teddy bear
No, it
and the
is.
nanny cam, dude.
No, we'll fix it
So
up.
I'll fix that in 1 second, dude.
No, I got it.
You got it? You sure, dude? All right, dude.
Got it.
My bad, brother. We have a great episode for you guys here today. As I said, Manny's back in town.
Yes,
We have
sir.
The Bear season 3 is out there for everyone to enjoy. It's on Hulu streaming
Yep.
live right now. You can binge it 10 episodes. We've watched the first four. So we'll take you through the first half, basically. We also
Yeah.
watched The Acolyte, episode
Yup.
4. We have a trailer to watch today. How rapid fire news may or may not include another Barbenheimer event. Who knows? You'll
Who
have to
knows?
find out. Wait
Who
till the end of the
knows?
episode because the last thing we're going to talk about.
It's
So
last.
sit tight, buckle up,
Get
put your
in.
blanket on, get some
Exactly.
popcorn,
Enjoy
and
it.
watch the boys
We hear
talk about some stuff, about some things.
about them things.
But first, obviously, maybe not so obviously, but we have some comments to get to here as we have 9 of them,
Yeah,
dude. And we have,
they came in hot.
dude, they came in super hot, boy. Right, Mikey?
Right there.
Right there, Mikey. Yes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him walking the
walk it
frame,
up.
dude. You shaking
Ooh.
that butt now. Whose butt is that?
That was a little like
It's
Ric Flair
Mikey's
action.
butt, dude.
Oh, nice shirt. That's
Team Rocket Power, dude. He
Team
says it.
Rocket
Team
Power.
Rocket Power, dude. He's in the
Super
corner. He's watching the shows, dude. He's
Love it.
Shout
he's
out
got
Bobby
it all. What,
on TikTok for the follow.
what up,
Hell yeah,
Bobby?
Bobby.
Dude. Speaking of Bobby, we got Josh B in the house. Says, my fam,
My fan.
what up? And then he says, Tony and Manny.
Hey.
And he says, never gets old. And then Marco in the house says, hey, buddies,
Buddies,
welcome back. Tony
Yes.
Spicy, Manny Spicy,
Spicy.
Big Brother, Josh B.
Hey.
Josh B says,
Spicy,
Marco, dude. Everything is very
Everybody's
spicy.
spiced up.
I'm going to go
He's
right
always
there,
eating spicy.
dude. He's
They all get
always
spiced.
spiced up, dude.
Is it?
So you'll have to see that. Marco in the house, Josh B in the house. Great job there.
Appreciate y'all's.
Yeah, dude. So I guess let's get right into it.
Jump in. Which one we
Um,
jumping into first?
I mean, I guess we should do the Acolyte
All right, let's jump into
because that
Acolyte
shit,
now.
like, I mean, the new episode
know.
drops in 52 minutes.
In 52.
So let's freaking talk about the episode 4 here,
episode 4.
which I have some notes and I don't have my notes
Dude,
out right now.
note
I
it
have my
up.
Crego notes out actually right now. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh my goodness.
My ledger of
Well,
Crego.
let's put it this way. We
Um,
start off at the end of the last episode. This fucking thing shows up and literally just blasts everyone back.
the force explosion thing. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
it was
literally,
crazy.
dude. Like
He
what?
just went blah, and fucking gone.
Without even like a second thought.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
so, like, easy, dude.
So then we come back to literally like, what did it start with her waking up?
Yeah, so she wakes up like from the blast, and they're
Yeah.
all like, people are dead already.
Completely,
They're
just
fighting
oblivious, yeah.
lightsaber
and then all of a
duels.
sudden she looks over into the woods, and it's just like, zoom, 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 bah, 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 bah. And you see some shit that I have never seen,
Never
never seen.
seen.
And one of the biggest ones was this thing that pops up can literally snap lightsabers in half.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I was so confused at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it like recharged and came back up, I was like, okay, so it's not completely broken, but
Right.
I've never.
It's like a temporary EMP.
Yeah,
thing,
dude. But like, it happened a few times.
Right.
And it was badass as shit. It was something new that I wouldn't even
Yeah.
have thought about, like, that concept.
yeah,
but
what's
it's
going on there?
crazy.
Yeah, and I actually did some research here.
Yeah.
So that when that happened, so when this guy, this stranger, was referred to,
Yeah.
who's like fighting the Jedi, has his helmet on, you know who he is, right? Where we left off. That helmet is made out of a certain metal, almost like Beskar, right? Which is the
Okay.
Mandalorian armor.
Gotcha.
It's like not necessarily like subject to a lightsaber, you know?
Yeah. So it can actually
So this could
take
not
it out.
only like like block a lightsaber strike, but obviously like somehow incapacitates the lightsaber temporarily.
but it looked like glass shattering.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
was just like
exactly,
this, like
dude.
electric glass shattering.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? and then they're like working on
Right.
it, and then all of a sudden it takes like probably like a minute or so, and then
For it to
it's
come
like
back.
Yeah,
And it's interesting because I guess Lucas was obviously interviewed about this, and George said that this was a material that he's always envisioned. You know, it was always been canon. It's been written in books, whatever.
yeah,
And the reason why we don't see it in the current movies is because it's just such a rare material.
yeah.
You know, and it literally is like that rare where like even this guy, this Sith guy, has just a helmet of it, you know, like not like a full suit of armor.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty dope, dude, because it does that's good explanation.
Yeah.
And it also makes sense like too, because like remember, we're 100 years before episode 1.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, obviously different times.
Yep.
And obviously a time where maybe, you know, this material is more available than currently, you know, like in the prequels, which is why maybe like kung fu, like the whole Jedi actually fighting is more of a thing because this is more pertinent.
Exactly.
That can disarm a lightsaber. You know, it can like, so that's why Jedi
you
is,
see
like,
a lot. I mean, the fighting, there's a lot of regular just like lightsaber fights, but then they get into some fights.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, okay.
Like they don't shy away from that shit.
Yeah, and like dude, they don't shy away from a lot of things.
I know. And it was a great, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I will say, like, again, like getting too far ahead of ourselves here, you know, like the show coming in, like this was it for me. You know, this was like, if this episode's not that good, I'm probably not going to be watching it again.
Yeah. I only watched it because my wife and I are watching. I was like, you know what? We got it. Let's watch this next. And I just sat there the first half. I was like,
yeah,
all right. You know, I remember what was going. And then I went, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
And there was like we'll get to it, but there was a turning point.
Yeah, there was. It was a couple turning points throughout this one. I mean, obviously, we're going to go through it in detail, so spoiler alert here. But again, I feel like there's just in general, this episode, it was kind of dragged on. The whole episode was basically this fight.
Yeah.
And them chasing each other in the woods, right?
Yeah.
And we do obviously, you know, learn who this guy is.
Yeah.
But throughout the episode, you know, it does get more and more violent. You know, like we said, that the way.
So you know what's funny is that at the beginning of the episode, there's a scene where the masked guy kills 2 Jedis.
Mm-hmm.
The camera's moving from right to left, and you don't see it. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, typical Disney, typical Star Wars, you're not going to see.
Right.
And then in that same time, I think, you see, or at the end of like the rest of the Jedis that are around that are starting to get eliminated, like of the group that you kind of don't know that were just there fighting.
Yeah.
There was like one shot where he gets him, I think, with like 3 lightsaber.
Yeah.
Was that before?
So that was at the end. That was at the very end of the episode.
There was,
but
that was the girl.
That was the girl. Yeah. And again, we'll talk about that too.
Again.
But yeah, again, like I was saying, like progressively more violent. Like you said, you know, the girl woke up, people already dead, don't see any dying. And then that scene I was like, started to be a little turning point because you kind of see. So what he does is like he stabs the chick,
but
then he uses you see the lightsaber, and then he uses the force to pull another guy in on. So he has 2 people like skewered barbecue style.
Like, you like don't see
it. And that's when you miss it because the camera is panning or I guess dollying.
So
whatever.
they kind of like,
and they cut their head, but he cuts their head off too. So like you but then you're like, ooh,
but you
felt like that's fucked up, but I didn't see anything.
But you're like, oh, typical, but that was a better way of doing it.
Great way of doing it, you know. And then again,
still trying to figure out who the hell this
guy is, dude. And again, still trying to figure it out right now, I believe. But he kills that fucking dude. I forget his name.
The dude with the
who Osha's friend is from when they were all training, dude.
Yeah, the one with the dreads.
Kirill?
The dreads, right?
Yeah, with the little dreads, dude.
So like the whole time, so we get to the point where they're fighting.
Yord is his name, dude.
So they're fighting, and then the older Jedi, the one that
Master Soul,
he starts fighting them,
and then they run away. They run away,
and then they come back and they do this whole thing.
But again, that was like the whole weird, like the sister talking to the sister thing. I got to go back. I'm like, oh my god, dude. He's like, I got to protect you. Go to the thing. Still kind of bad acting and writing, in my opinion.
There was a little. Wait, first off, I mean, there was a point where Yord and what's her face are talking, and they're talking like, I don't know who it is, and she goes, I felt like something, blah blah blah, and she's like, my mother had that.
Oh yeah, my mother.
And then the conversation fucking ends, and they move on.
Yeah.
I was like,
and also
Marianne looks up, she's like, oh,
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
Like,
I
is
get,
this is that going to be
wow.
the mom?
Yeah, and you're
Is the mom going to be this villain?
It's like they pushed. It felt so pushed.
My mother can get in Jedi's heads.
And then they click done. You're like, what?
And like, can she? Like, we kind of saw your mother. That was never really talked about yet.
But then that's it though.
I know they haven't referenced that yet. I know.
It's
like bad writing.
Eliminate that whole fucking line.
Literally.
So that part was a little rough.
Rough.
But then shit starts getting when that dude gets killed. I mean,
yeah. So he gets his fucking neck snapped. Dude.
He
they break
gets
his neck, dude.
Ninja snap.
Yeah,
like, dude.
Literally.
And you're like sitting there. You're like, huh?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm like, they're Disney showing this?
Yeah, dude. It was sick.
That was the turning point that got me back into it.
Yeah, exactly. Me too, dude. Because you heard the,
dude,
you know, and you saw it all.
Yeah.
And they showed him, dude. And it was a quick one too. It was like he was in the ground, whatever. The Sith guy jumps, flips. I didn't even think about it because you think, oh, this guy's not gonna die. He's like one of the main guys.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yord.
Fucking dead.
That guy, dude, deserved it. Honestly, dude.
I could not believe that.
And then again, you're like, oh wow, this is kind of sick. But then you know the episode still kind of drags on. The back and forth. I feel like him. It was like, all right. So the way they portray him, the stranger, the Sith guy, is like again, like end of episode 3, that force push. You're like, this guy is gonna be unstoppable. And then you wake up episode 4, he's killed like 5 Jedi. I'm like, this guy's gonna be unstoppable. But then all of a sudden, like Master Soul comes in. It's like a one-on-one fight. It's all even all of a sudden. And even with the Padawan, too. The Padawan was like, give him a run for his money. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, like twice. Yeah. Okay, I'm like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense. This guy is ripping Jedis and like Padawan, by the multiples. Yeah. Like knights, Jedi knights.
Completely.
And then this little Padawan girl is like gonna like fist of fury her way around him. It's like, whoa, dude. Unfortunately, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But then of course she kills her.
Dude, he fucking
in what is possibly like one of the sickest kills in Star Wars I've ever seen.
Ever in all of Star Wars history.
Yeah.
That
like
shit,
literally.
Like that shit was crazy.
Like that shit was nuts, Michael. Dude. Literally like. So like in what was it, The Force Awakens, when they do like Rey and Kylo Ren are doing that fight, you know, like with the guards, and then just like one shots the guy in the head with the beam, kind of reminded me of that, dude. On a better level.
Dude, it just reminded me of like No Country for Old Men and fucking Javier Bardem is coming
with the fucking dude.
She gets grated. Or she gets like Swiss cheese. It was
dude.
So bad.
Yeah, so he's like, so they're fighting whatever lightsaber duel, and at this point, everyone else has been fought off. So everyone's like in the classic, like crawling their way back to the fight at this point. And it's just him and the girl, and she's a Padawan, dude. It's a little girl Padawan, and honestly, her stupid fucking face you've been seeing this entire show, and I hate it. So they're fighting whatever, and it's like kind of like, you know, it was one of those moments, almost like episode 1. Where Darth Maul is fighting Qui-Gon, and like the people watching are kind of foreseeing what's going to happen, and you kind of see it coming to the same time, but you really don't see it coming. So they're like in lockstep with 2 lightsabers, and he pulls out like a bottom of his lightsaber hilt, and it's like a little dagger. And literally, so he's like holding the lightsaber like this, like that, and then dagger, and then like literally goes turns it on and off 3 times.
Dude,
in her
all
chest.
you see is her back being held up, and these holes pop off.
Yeah, dude.
And then just drops. And you're like, oh shit.
That's right, dude. This is sick.
Like
great kill.
All of a sudden, you get 2 of the most ridiculous, crazy kills, and one of them was just, you know, a neck snap, but. It was
a good neck snap.
It was a good neck.
Yeah. You get one of those good neck snaps. So again, like that was just,
and the
like,
back and forth of chasing,
dudes.
like there was like a moment where you're like, this dude is not invincible. He's a pussy.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and then you come back, and then that kill specifically, like you were saying, I think it was. He was just like, all right, I'm toying with her. Like,
maybe
let me just turn on.
Yeah,
done. Like, let's deal with it.
He does.
But you don't know, because there was a point where when he disappears on her the first time to go chase off.
Yeah. You're
I was like, what are you, fucking Houdini? Like, what, David Blaine over here? Just
ridiculous, dude.
No, stop.
And
that part pissed me off, because I was like, dude, you are acting. And we find out who he is.
Yeah.
And he is the dude that was with May, the bad sister, right?
Kamir.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like,
that was the guy was hiding in plain sight.
yeah,
Classic.
Which, I mean,
no, that's cool.
it wasn't
glad-
bad because
yeah,
the
yeah.
way he turned, he's like, and the way he has this little monologue where he's explaining, he's like, you guys, I just want to live the way that I want to live.
Yeah, the Jedi don't want me
and
to.
You guys don't want me to live this way,
Exactly.
so I have to eliminate you.
Yeah, yeah. Which is cool.
I mean, the fact that there's no other agenda, I think, is so much smarter than doing a whole fucking Sith Lord type shit where they want to take over the world. No, homie wants to live his life, and they're not letting him, and he's just like, well, I'm gonna fuck your day up.
But
then you think, oh, he's so powerful, but then, like you said, Jedi Soul,
Master
Soul, like there's a point where he's like beating him, and he goes, "You're not as powerful as a real Jedi."
Yeah,
but he fucking is.
I know he's like kind of like fucking everyone up.
Yeah, you're like, what is happening? Oh, but I don't know. It got me back into it. I'm hoping.
I hate to say it.
I'm hoping tonight brings something good.
I know.
I probably won't watch it,
but it's literally like it's like almost. I feel like that the first 3 episodes they were building up these characters that I hated, so I can enjoy watching them all die in the 4th one. Because I felt so much happiness like watching these guys die.
Some of them,
because I didn't like these characters at all, dude.
Dude, and the shitty part too is the Wookiee. The Wookiee Jedi.
Dude, I was saying that last week. I was all pumped up to see the fucking Wookiee Jedi,
like, the
fight.
Shit ever.
I'm like, this guy's probably gonna be crushing some spines.
No, I thought he was gonna like Mortal Kombat. Rip spines
he was
out.
alive of all of 8 seconds, dude. Yeah,
I was so mad.
Great. He had like literally 2
scenes
scenes of
like,
screen
give
time.
Me something more,
honestly. And then I guess they did deliver on that one, I suppose.
Yeah,
because of the violence.
Yeah, they did, but still.
But so you're kind of
her fucking switchy swatch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Come on. And also like Master Soul, like you don't fucking know what happened to you being in tune with the Force and the people. Like, you don't realize this is the twin. Yeah. You don't feel the energy.
Yeah, that one pissed me off.
Come on, man. Like he must know.
The minute,
like in episode 5 tonight, he has to know. He's gonna be like, literally, the first scene's I'd be like, hey, all right, I know you're not OSHA. Like, what do you think? Who do you think this is? You think I'm stupid?
But you know what? Like, he is hiding something.
Oh yeah, because now apparently he is the one who started the fire, not the daughter May,
or something happened. And that's where you're like, oh, that might be a thing, unless they fucking draw it out. I don't know, but there's potential for this to be okay. I just don't know where it's going because I don't know where the end is now. They showed us this guy already. So now, like, what is the next 6 episodes going to be? 5 episodes? Well, 6 because we haven't seen tonight. So
that's correct.
If it's 10, I don't know if it's 10. Is it 10 or
no idea?
Yeah. Either way, let's say that we still have 6 episodes left. We've been introduced to the main villain. Like, we've seen what happens. Jedi have been murdered.
9.
Like, what do we got? There's 9. Oh, okay.
I think that's what it said, right? All 9 episodes.
Huh?
Episode 6 release date. I'm sorry.
You dirty dog, you.
Just give me a freaking list.
A freaking list. Either way, we're a little, under the halfway mark, no matter what. Or at the halfway mark. So something had like where
8 episodes.
8 episodes. So we're at the halfway mark. Where the hell is this going now? Like you have her dressed as her sister.
Yeah, May's dressed as OSHA now.
Fucking is.
And then like what OSHA got up, right? She met up with the fucking smuggler dude or something, right, dude, or something. I don't even know, man.
I don't know. And you still have fucking the little what's his name? The little fucking
tracker dude.
That dude's just going everywhere, popping.
Basil. Yeah, like why? And he picks up the fucking droid. Like, where's he going? What's his story?
In the ship.
He is in the ship.
He's in the ship.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
He was wherever the Sith Lord was because I think the Sith Lord walks in and he just sneaks around.
I think you're gonna walk in. Yeah. By the way, Honey Tot says can't watch without me, husband.
Oh, what up, girl? I know. I said the only reason I watched this episode was because I was watching stuff with you, girl.
That's right. You're in charge. Man.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. Speaking of get it, girl, Keith Metzger in the house says, "Binge buddies, how goes it, gentlemen?"
Oh, it goes.
And it goes very well. Keith, by the way, Manny, got a nice new Mustang.
Ooh, a Mustang.
He's been driving it.
A new ski or like an old?
Not sure. No, not like an old ski,
okay.
but like a newer. I'm not sure what year, but a new Mustang. Yeah, a new Mustang.
Gotcha.
Definitely, you know, I'm sure he said that when he drives it, it feels like Viagra with a pulse.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude.
My God. Veiny.
Is that funny?
It's not funny. 2022.
Josh says Keith, and then Keith says 2022. LOL.
Oh, dude, you must be. You must be rolling in that thing happy as a mother.
Happy as a mother. So yeah, dude. Episode 5 drops tonight.
I'll watch it with wife and we'll call in and talk.
Do you still give it one and done though? Like if this was bad, do you think it's over? Are you now like renewed for like 2?
No.
I mean, again, at this point, like you're halfway through.
Yeah, we're halfway through.
Fuck.
But like I said, where the fuck is it going?
Where the fuck is it going?
Like it's such. We're not sure if it's bad acting. We're not sure if it's fucking just bad writing. I don't know what the fuck to think.
It's both of those things, dude.
And you're like sitting there, like, oh, you care about one thing one moment because it makes sense, but like then 5 minutes later, you're like, what is wrong with this character all of a sudden? And it's happened with like 4 or 5 of them. Wow.
Yeah, literally.
It's not just like one character. It's like each character has had their like I hate you moments, and then you're like, oh, I kind of like you though, but now you're doing something like it's just like going everywhere.
Honestly, when the village burned,
yeah,
that was good.
That was awesome.
That was dope to watch.
Village burns.
Honestly, I hated that because then like the kid, that scene made me so angry because the girl starts the fire and then blames someone else for the fire. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess that's how I portrayed it right now.
Yeah.
But as of right now, you're under that impression that the girl started the fire and then was angry at the other people for the fire.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? You get what you deserve.
Sort yourself out.
Get a grip.
Get a grip.
All right. Read the room.
Jesus.
Gosh.
Jesus.
Keith Metzger says, so bulgy, it's like a moose. LOL.
Loose knuckle, baby.
He's so bulgy. He's like a moose. Oh my God.
Moosey.
Super Troopers.
So Pennsylvania for him to say moose.
Yeah. As opposed to like what though?
Deer.
Are deers bulgy?
I don't know.
I don't think deers are bulgy.
They call it a moose knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There it is.
I'm sure they're bulgy.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
elk.
Moose it up.
The elk are bulgy.
Dude,
I'm sure.
Elkies.
Next time we see an elk, we'll pull over.
Talk to him real quick.
Check him out.
See how you feeling, dog.
You guys, would you describe yourselves as
Are you
bulgy?
Elked up?
Are you?
We don't have moose
Elked
here,
up?
he says.
Really?
Huh?
You don't have any moose there?
I mean,
There gotta be one out
Pennsylvania?
there, dude, right?
No,
Moose? There's black bears in Pennsylvania.
no.
He sent a video of a black bear going through his like Ring camera phone.
Dude, that's like my brother every other Thursday.
Really?
Dude, in Simsbury, I get text from him with his Arlo Ring thing, and it's just
That's
like
sick.
bears.
We should get black bear costumes.
We should.
And like at
And just
nighttime,
show up.
just show up.
Yeah.
The 3 of us. It'd be freaking hilarious.
Great.
Yeah.
Just dancing in the back.
And dude, maybe oh god, that'd be so funny. It's like dancing in the back, drinking beer. Those are drunk bears.
No, what are they doing? They're playing beer pong for some reason. I don't know.
These bears like to party.
Yeah, they are. Yes.
Oh my god. All right. So we're getting a few more. We're finishing the fucking
We're gonna
season,
finish
dude.
it. We're not gonna be happy
We're
about
not-
it probably, but we're gonna finish.
I know.
It.
Deep down, I know.
I know. I've committed,
and that's why I'm pissed.
I know. And then you know what happens to me every time with Mando too. Sometimes, like it's just like at the end, I'm like, I made it through, but am I really satisfied with anything that occurred? Not really.
Does Marianne say that too?
Oh, dude, you were like Hawkeyeing me, waiting for me to be like, oh, I got this one. I'm a fucking
For everyone.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Is that what? Hell breaking loose.
You knew you were gonna say it.
Love it.
The second you said, "Am I gonna like it?" No.
Oh shit.
jeez. No, but you're right. You're right. It's not gonna be good.
I know. I know.
Keith is laughing on that one.
Good.
All right, dude. Let's move on from the Acolyte. We got 30 minutes, new episode.
Take it the fuck out.
And then figure it out, dude. So let's move on to the next hot topic issue here. It's the Bear. It's season 3. Okay, it's a very interesting time for the show because it's kind of matured into something really great.
Yep.
Obviously became very popular, mainstream. Michael Allen White, huge role. The Emmys, the show winning the Emmys. Yep. Our boy, the cousin, what's his name? Frankie. He's going to be the Thing now in Fantastic Four.
So good.
Sydney, she's been in other movies, obviously. It's great.
Yep.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. So now, who dropped the entire 3rd season? Which, again, interesting because the past few shows we've watched have been the weekly release.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this whole 10 episodes just dropping in front of your lap?
Because it's half an hour, I get it.
Honestly, they go by really quick.
Yeah.
It is kind of sick. I forgot it's 35 minutes.
So, like, truthfully, when we talk about it right now, you're going to have to remind me what episode it is because I watched them all straight. It just felt like one long,
I know, one continuous.
And like I was saying before the show started was this season is so it makes sense. You're like following the story and things are except in the first episode when they're going back and forth between the past. Like 2 different pasts.
Yeah, dude, they're going. Yeah.
So they're going through Amsterdam and New York where he's doing all this stuff. And then also sprinkling in the now. While he's trying to figure all that shit out in the kitchen. And I'm saying that the only way you can figure out is when he's wearing a blue apron over the white or when he's wearing just a white. But like, it's cool because you start realizing the backstory of all the people that he sent off to go work with.
Yes.
Like the pastry guy.
The pastry
guy. You start realizing, goes, and you realize, I don't know if this was in the 4th episode when he's thinking about this or if this was in the recap that I watched, but the kid that does the desserts, I think, tells Marcus is like, he's telling him the story. It's like, you relating him to you see him like being treated like shit. And he's like, yeah, he took the brunt of it. I got to do what I wanted to, you know what I mean? And there was just those little like sneak peeks into like just answering all these questions and seeing how he became who he is. But they're so subtle. So subtle because there's so much hecticness happening everywhere else. The relationship right now with him and his cousin is fucking hilarious to watch, but messed up. You know, that whole first episode is depressing as shit. You know,
dude, so depressing. Like, honestly, the first 4 episodes are fucking depressing.
They're depressing, but like that first episode, they want you to feel.
What did you like the first episode?
No, the first episode was again a little bit rough because it was all over the place. They wouldn't like. There wasn't specific. And again, I watched the recap of season 2 to get back into it and everything. So I was like sitting there like, okay. And I realized like the guy that kept on putting the blanket over him at the end was
that's his cousin, John Mulaney.
Yeah, John Mulaney.
Yeah.
So I was like, it took me like 2 times of that happening to be like, oh, that's who that is.
Yeah.
So like that's there. And then the conversations he's having with his sister.
Sugar. You know, she's great, dude.
She's awesome. She's awesome. And she has a great conversation with the cousin.
At the end, episode 4, yeah.
Which was like, it hit home because you're like, dude, you don't want to pass shit on the craziness that you think you have onto your kids,
of course.
And then him having the most vulnerable moment, dude. Fucking Josh Hartnett is his,
like, dude, yes.
Like what? He opens the door. I'm like,
I know.
And in my head, I'm like, did I miss this?
Yeah, dude. He kills that scene too. He's such like an the conversation,
nice, and he's trying
doing
to do
your
the
wife
right thing,
and
dude. But you see, cousin, like
he gets it.
But then he asks himself, like, should I be? And and the answer is yes. He needs to stay and keep on doing
again. Talk about a vulnerable moment. Thinks he shouldn't even his daughter doesn't even want him. Dude.
So like they're both having they're going through these things, and you realize that it's not just Carmi that has all these problems. I mean, he has his own anxiety problems. When he when he was panicking, there's one moment I think in the 4th episode or the 3rd.
It was the 3rd one. Yeah,
he goes back into like this little.
hands,
and
fucking hands.
Yeah. And she's
And
like,
that's just getting all fishbowl-y blurred and
yeah. So I feel like something else is gonna happen too, because that's the thing. It's like you still don't know. I still don't know that dude's personality
I know
in the show. Like
first of all, he's going fucking nuts,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Oh, yeah.
absolutely the whole non-negotiables.
batshit crazy.
Non-negotiables.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, this guy, imagine this, Michael. You work at a restaurant, and this all of a sudden the head chef guy makes a bunch of rules, can't say anything about it. And like the third rule is that the menu changes every day.
Yeah. But
So that now they're getting the Michelin star. That's what the restaurant's doing now. He's
Yeah.
going for the Michelin star.
But then
Why
you
you
get,
don't
to
know.
the point where it's just like, yeah, that does make sense. In those fine dining restaurants, it's military.
But it is crazy that
It's
like,
insane.
and the poor fucking guy, what's his name? Ibrahim?
The dude that's doing the
dude
window,
who's still
oh my
doing the
God.
fucking Chicago beef sandwiches.
Yeah, but still at the end,
Oh.
this dude tells him
To
something.
that fucking asshole guy.
But it made sense.
Yeah, it
It's
did,
like, don't
yeah.
worry about the things or the baskets. No one fucking gives a shit about the baskets. They're gonna mess them up. Like wrap them up, fucking get them out. Like he's having.
exactly.
But the other woman cook, the Spanish woman,
T or whatever her name is.
yeah, she goes to the
market.
farmer's market.
Yeah,
she
she
has
likes
this
your stuff.
conversation with the guy. She's
Mhm.
starting to like evolve from it because she took
The class and
the
everything.
class and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
actually like
her story's great.
her story's great.
Yeah.
Then you got Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
His mom passes away.
Depressing. Yeah, that's how they start the
Everything's
season
depressing.
off.
But then he has that conversation with Carmi.
Yeah, dude,
And he's just like, dude, you have to take us there.
mm-hmm.
And then you start also seeing him like he's appreciating things a little bit more. He picks up that flower. He's making something right now. We don't know what it is yet because
Mm-hmm.
they just kind of leave it at that. But it's getting somewhere, and then you get to the final part of episode 4 is when you realize, and Maddie Matheson and the cousin make the fucking wall of just
my
all
God,
the
dude.
reviewers and all the
Yeah.
and then at the end you find out that
They already got
apparently
reviewed.
even though you were like, oh shit, because she the other girl meets that dude at the train
Sydney.
station.
Yeah. And he loved it.
And he's like, yeah, I wasn't really there for that, but I
Yeah.
was just there because everyone, all my friends were there and all that shit. And
He was there for it.
and then you're like, oh, okay, so this
Yeah.
is a good thing. And now I don't know what's gonna happen because the other cool thing, which relates to this part, is that the sister was like looking up what it takes to do a Michelin star,
Mm-hmm.
and you like learn that, and you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
and so like to me that just went to where the conversation was like, oh yeah, the food was delicious, the chef and the guy were arguing, but like you go, all right, so maybe that means there is a chance that they're getting it for the standard of just food. You know what I mean? Like
You're right.
little things you're like, oh,
exactly.
maybe, but we're still on episode
Right.
4.
It's just a review. It's not like a Michelin. It wasn't their
It's just a
guy.
review.
Like,
exactly.
It's just
So
their
you're
first
like,
review,
oh,
you know?
okay. And we'll see because but you're also going into there's going to be like the budding of it's going to explode at some point with her getting a piece of the restaurant,
Sydney?
and the money. Yeah.
You think so?
And even her, you can see already the communication, and she brings it up, the communication, but like,
Yeah, bad.
he's changing everything on her.
Mhm.
And she's also trying to be creative and
Right. I mean, he's doing what happened to him with Joel McHale,
exactly,
which is hilarious. Joel McHale, by the way.
Dude.
Amazing, dude.
Who else would you want
Right?
to play that character?
To just tell you what a piece of shit
Just
you are.
He's fucking garbage.
Do you ever think like this is it? Like this is the best you're gonna get?
It's just such
And he's just like, what is this shit?
yeah, like, when he messes up, is your hand shaking?
Is your hand shaking?
I was like, oh my God.
Fucking Christ.
But fuck. But again, you still don't know if at the end
Mm-hmm.
of that it helped him become a better chef. So like
Yeah,
we're
no,
still
obviously,
in all these
yeah.
because they're
Which is
throwing
why he's doing it to
flashbacks left
Sydney.
and right.
That's why he's doing it to Sydney, because
So
he
now you're
knows
yeah.
like he's pushing her to that level.
But is it going to be something that's explained that like
Right.
him and Joe McHale like now are like
Tight?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not though. But
Yeah.
that's why this show's
But he
so
also
good,
said
because like you said, everything is subtle. Like you really have to pick up
Yeah.
on these things.
and you
dude.
see the woman cook that was working with him and comes over when he's drawing those nice drawings, blah blah.
Oh, the English woman. Yeah.
And she's the one that was helping
The cousin.
the cousin, or was
No.
that it might have been it might have
It
been
was
her restaurant.
Her restaurant. It was
Yeah.
her restaurant.
So like, and it's like all of a sudden I was like thinking, like, oh, season 2, that woman. that remember her.
Exactly.
Oh, the guy, like that. And they're all and they're piecing it together too, which is great. But it's just like it's intense at this point. Now you're like, what the hell's gonna happen?
Yeah, no, literally, I am so intrigued.
Yeah.
And like we kind of all recapped. I mean, I think a big reason why this show is so good is because everyone's individual story.
Yeah.
Like at this point, which I feel like this show is again kind of built up towards it. I mean, a lot of like we talked about, a lot of characters are changing.
Yeah.
Like Marcus's character is sick, dude. Like when he really did come in, this dude's mom dies at the beginning, like the end of or the end of the last season.
Yeah.
So this first episode is like him not around, whatever. But he comes in and he's just like totally bought into the restaurant. Like we're making this great.
He literally goes, dude, I have to be here. This is no one like just don't question it. Just let me be here.
And it was at a point too where Carmen was like getting so much pushback from everyone, anything he was doing. And he comes in, non-negotiables. This looks good.
Yeah. And he's explaining it to him, and he's just like, listen, I'm meant to be here.
Yeah.
I think, I was meant to be here when she passed. She wanted me to be here, and this is it. And so like the fact that he buys into it that fast is something to show, because you're also dealing with Sugar and what's her face, the uncle, who every scene that you see the uncle, and he's just pissed that he's not
cursing. It's like, what
and
the fuck?
And before that conversation that Sugar and the cousin have, it's just like he asks, he's like, did we make the thing or whatever? Or it was actually after, the week. She goes, tomorrow. Is what? He's like, tomorrow we would have made. So there's a lot of financial problems happening. So there's a fire everywhere.
I know, literally.
And yet he's still making some of the most delicious food.
Like he's just put his head down and working, dude.
Just like he did back in the day.
Yeah.
So, and he's quitting smoking.
Hilarious.
Which is funny. And she tries the gum, and she's like, nope.
Yeah, gum's nasty.
Her father is like all over her for buying the apartment.
Yeah, Sydney's story is interesting.
Nothing signed yet. Like, that's what I mean. Like, there's like a lot still that you're like, fuck, what's gonna happen? So I don't know,
dude. The conversation that they were having, I want to say this is probably episode 2, I guess, because episode 1 really was that whole montage.
It was just him.
It was just him,
and it was quite, dude. There was like no dialogue.
It was all music and like B-roll of his story of what he was remembering, which was confusing. But I do like how it did wrap a lot of what happened in season 2 together. Like you understood why that family dinner episode was so fucking crazy,
so important,
and you understand also his relationship with everyone in his family too, because it is significant to him,
And even when he's talking with her about, she looks at him, she's like, did you call him? Have you talked to her, or have you talked to
the cousin?
But you didn't know it was a cousin. He's like, oh, I haven't. I talked about it. She goes, no, not her.
Oh yeah,
like you don't know until like you see the brother or the cousin listening to the voicemail. I was so confused at first. I was like,
me too.
Like, why is he? Who's he calling?
Their interactions that second episode was so funny, which is cursing back and forth at each other, but then also arguing with Sydney and agreeing with each other against Sydney. And then when the Fack brothers were in there and the light kept falling, the way that scene was cut, where it was so quick, and I'm literally like, my anxiety is building up because of this argument, and then all of a sudden the fucking tube light comes down, and everyone's like, "What the fuck, man?"
They're like, what, are we gonna have a seizure in here?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I have a tumor finally. Am I stroking out? Everyone walks in this room with a flickering light. Michael, am I having a stroke?
Yeah. Am I having a stroke? What's going on here?
Classic, dude. Good joke.
But
good writing.
So then, writing. But I'm also like, dude, this is the other part about what's his face at the drive-through window or whatever. It's like, is that still part of the restaurant? Like,
it's like, on the side
they
of it.
Don't explain anything.
It looks
they
like
just
it's out the back,
being stressed.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that relates to him anywhere else except for at the end when Carmine comes in and says something to him. I forget. And then the other dude goes off and says his asshole stuff, but which makes kind of sense. But I don't know. It's gonna be like I need to keep like I watched 4 straight without.
I gotta keep going.
Blinking,
literally, it's so good. I love how the 3rd episode was shot too, when they had the whole first week of the restaurant in one episode. And the way they were cutting together each day, where it was, they showed like the only reason why you knew the days were switching because of the tickets that they were writing for each order, and each day had their own problem, whether it was front of the house or in the kitchen.
Yep.
And then you just heard the doors. It was so funny, dude. With Maddie Matheson freaking walked out and poured the water.
He's just sitting there. He's like, hey,
enjoy.
He does that. He's been Oh no, the one where he just keeps on pouring.
No. Oh yeah, the water on the table. Yeah.
He's like,
Oh
look,
my
Carmine, he
God.
goes to all the restaurants and he did all the work with
Mhm.
and then you just seeing it all spill. I'm like,
Oh my God, dude.
that was stressful too. And the way they cut it stresses you
Oh
out.
my God,
You're
dude.
on your fucking heels. At
The
all times. You're,
whole
like, ready.
episode, dude. Oh, dude, everyone was saying fuck, cutting themselves, breaking glass
yeah.
and stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's why this show's so good, dude.
Yeah, we gotta finish it.
Yeah, I'm so freaking pumped.
There's no.
Is Marion watching the show with you or no?
No, she started watching. I just, like I said, you said you watched the first 4.
Yeah,
so
you
like, all right,
ripped
let
through
me try.
Yeah.
And then it was the easiest thing ever. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be a what? Half hour. 2 hours later.
I know, dude, because you really don't want to stop
You
watching.
I didn't. I did not want to stop, but I needed to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to bed right now.
Right now. 8:46.
Good night.
Adios.
Next piece of topic here.
Next topic piece.
Next topic piece here. I guess I have a trailer here for the next Hard Knocks, which is pretty interesting. It dropped, I think, yesterday. And the new Hard Knocks show, which if you guys don't know, follows a football team, professional NFL team here, through their preseason leading up to their first regular season game. And last year, Hard Knocks was the Jets. I think before that, it was the Colts, and then perhaps the Cowboys before that. But they've been absolutely killing it. I love this show because it gives such a tremendous insight, obviously, on a team. And the production is just so freaking high. You know, they have such a tightly knit relationship.
When I used to shoot the Sports Illustrated stuff.
Yeah,
we were down in Jacksonville for something, and Jacksonville was scrimmaging or co-practicing with whoever was on Hard Knocks.
Oh, really?
And I just remember seeing all the guys. It was like a 3 or 4 man crew of there was like 4 or 5 3 or 4 man crews, and it was like an Alexa with this fucking huge lens on it.
That's sick.
They get all the low shots with a tiny little tripod, so they make it look fucking grandiose. But it was interesting. They were all over the place. They get a lot of footage. They get a lot of access.
I could imagine editing all that. Good God, grief.
Well, that's why you have assistant editors.
Oh,
not me. Fuck that.
That's why. No, that's why I have you, man.
I don't know. You got me, buddy. You
got me. All right, cool. So let's watch the trailer. As I said, the Giants, the New York Giants.
The New York Giants.
Obviously, a lot of implications in their season. I don't want to get too sporty here. I know Michael gets upset. But let's
just gonna get a whole new crowd yelling at us.
Let's take a look at the trailer, Michael.
You guys want to move up to 6 from 33? No.
I'm going.
Just checking. Never hurts to ask. Bean, you want to come up to 6? Where are you? You can't afford it. You can't afford a top 10 pick.
Want to get this? They have COVID ones for friends.
Ooh.
That sounded an awful lot like the Panthers. Just let the Giants know that pass rusher extraordinaire Brian Burns is available.
There's Burns being an absolute factor, just wins off the ball.
Let's look at that little dip. That's so beautiful to change your levels and make yourself from a big, tall target to a tiny, little, small target.
You want to get this? They have COVID ones for friends.
No. I mean, yes, but.
Or one and something.
Okay. You're heading in the right direction.
You know what my problem is that I've been in this fucking industry for way too long. So, I just know how not real that is. So, I mean, I think it's a cool show. I think they get some cool stuff. I just don't know if they've done anything recently that's really amazed me. I think it's just it's a good behind the scenes documentary show, but that's all. When it first came out, I thought it was fucking they were doing some shit and it looked crazy. But that was at the beginning of how documentaries got changed,
right.
At least for TV and sports docs. They became this fucking grandiose looking thing. It's high quality, high end production,
very sharp,
dude. The best quality you can get of cameras and everything to capture these, because it is a cool thing to capture. I mean,
oh yeah,
don't get me wrong. When you're out there and they're just playing, you get to see some cool shit happen. But all the acting stuff, it's just it's reality. It's not really real. So I'm sitting there going all right. Fucking producers were hey, you guys stand here.
Right.
And I'm just more impressed at they got those guys to do it.
Right.
That's where the show gets the more elevated look. Is
Mhm.
it, like they have that access, which is awesome. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because I feel like we watched obviously the Jets one.
Yeah.
And we have Shriver narrated.
Yeah.
And he also like appeared in the first episode. Talking about like what like his fandom for the Jets and why he wanted to narrate whatever. And then they were filming this conversation between like him and Aaron Rodgers. And it felt like it was a force. Like he asked him, like, "Oh, well, like, how do you think the season is going to go?" It was something like stupid, like clearly, like
I mean, you need it because you need to be able to set up the show. Like that's
right.
Yeah. Like so, I was going to mention there. I think there might be I think they were following the Celtics this whole year too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who was, but I'm almost positive they've been following them the whole year. Then they won it. So like, I'm interested to see how that's going to turn out if that actually comes out because that's.
Well, are they doing that for that Netflix show? Is that what that is?
I feel like that's lucky though.
Right.
It's like you follow them and all of a sudden, bam, like
they're winning,
and they won it.
Mm-hmm.
So like now you have something special on your hands where
very special.
Been following these guys, just assuming you're gonna just, everyone assumes, oh, I'm gonna win it. Imagine if they win it and we're following them. Like this actually happened now. So now they have all that footage. If that's true from what I've heard, then it's gonna be cool. To have that thing. And I know, a lot of people do it, a lot of teams do every year. They have like their media people covering and doing certain things, but like it's a little bit different, I think. But it's all the same to me at this point when it comes to these reality style stuff. It's like you feel the fakeness of it, unfortunately. I don't know what you can do to change that. But
I mean, I feel like at that point, maybe because they feel like their audience is mostly like fans of the team, that it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's just Giants fans are going to watch this no matter what,
100%,
because they're Giants fans.
Yeah,
and maybe that's where something where people be like, hey, I just want to make a good documentary, a good doc.
Well, you get those good docs. I mean, you get some crazy. Danny put me onto the
a good
Magic
doc?
Johnson, a good doc,
good doc, and then Magic Johnson
and Larry Bird doc. I forget what it's called, but it's like crazy because you go into it and you start learning some cool shit like behind the scenes back in the day. I mean, that's 80s, 70s, whatever the hell it was.
Like 70s, right?
70s,
yeah. Bird
like,
Johnson.
That's crazy. Like that was what 50 years ago now.
Yeah,
and it's cool to see those behind the scenes stuff. So I mean, I feel like this will be even cooler in like 20 years when you go back and you go, oh shit, that was cool. Like, like because a lot of it also is culture, the life that was going on and what was happening.
Yeah, true. Time. It's actually funny you say that too. Also, because I've been ripping this Mets tape from 1987.
Yeah.
And it covers the first like 25. I don't have it on right now. I had it on during Sports Report all day today, but I figured, whatever, I'll change it up.
No,
but it covers the first 25 years of the Mets.
Yeah, and that's cool.
It's first of all, not only do I see like the Mets winning 2 World Series, which I don't see often.
Yeah.
I also see what New York City life was like, back then, which is kind of sick, dude.
And now with everything, I mean, TikTok and social media, it's all about behind the scenes,
right?
Like that's the transition that happened. So now making it a really higher end production,
no one even cares about the actual story anymore. They just want the behind the scenes of the story.
They want they want to feel like they're there. They want to be part of it. They want to fit into into that puzzle.
They want to say they were there too.
Exactly.
They want to take credit for things they didn't really do. Pieces of shit, freeloading assholes,
biscuits.
Josh B says they're talking about selling the team. The Giants. No. I mean, the Celtics are talking about selling the team. Yeah, dude, they are going.
The dude bought it for $320 million, and it's worth
4.7.
4.7.
Yeah, dude. Fuck me.
That's all right with me.
That's all right. I'll take some of that cheese.
Take that cheese.
Yeah. Where are those Ritz cheese cracker sandwiches? Is there any left?
Oh, what?
Damn it, dude.
Son of a biscuit eating.
I am hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry, dude. I think because when we went home, we had so much food that my body's like, dude, you're
used to that,
sick,
and now you're starving.
Like, why are we not doing this all the time?
Because your mother isn't here making you all the food, buddy.
And it's funny too because I'm also eating the leftovers, so I'm like getting a taste of it, but not all.
Your body's like, what
of
happened?
it,
I've had this.
Yeah.
No.
Should there be like 10 times more of this?
Yeah. I don't feel this weight down. I don't understand. My relationship to the ground and gravity is really off right now.
All right, so Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
When did I say it's coming out?
Soon.
Oh no, I lost it, dude.
You
Damn
lost it so bad.
Hard Knocks Giants release.
Release schedule July 2nd.
Get the fuck out of here. So it's out right now. That's today.
That's tomorrow.
9 p.m.
Today. That is today, isn't it?
Today, 5-part series, Hard Knocks. Go check it out. 9 p.m. tonight. You can watch the Acolyte and that back to back, dude.
Acolyte, and then you can get Hard. It's awesome.
Dude. You want
Yeah.
to get hard after the Acolyte?
Yeah. Hard Knocks, baby.
I don't know. Came up with that name, huh, dude?
I don't know.
Come on, man. They left about that at the table.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I heard something pop.
What the hell was that?
Little pippity poppity
Is
poop.
that Michael's mic?
Michael's
I'll mute that, dude.
popping. See over there.
Fucking right, doggy.
Yeah, baby.
All right, dude. So let's move on to our next piece of topic of the news.
Topic it up.
Excuse me.
Very topical of you.
I guess it's the rapid fire news.
Ooh, rapid. Fire.
I guess we should hit it, huh?
Hit it with the. Eh.
6, 7, 8, 9. Rapid fucking fire news. Let's go, baby. Horizon, dude.
Ryzen.
Just opened this past week and very interesting. It's the new saga, the Kevin Costner Western saga, dude. It's part 1 of 3.
Yep.
And part 1 is 3 hours and approximately 12 minutes, I believe, in theaters right now. And it has made a whopping $11 million on opening weekend, which I think its budget was a little over $100 million.
It's funny that you say that after we just looked up that other Indian movie that just came out.
Yeah.
That was cost 75 and it made
60,
65
right?
million
Opening weekend.
opening weekend.
Honestly, dude.
What?
And people on Horizon, the actors are pissed. And what are they doing? They're blaming the youth of America. These TikTokified people can't handle movies that are long.
Yeah. Get over it.
Get over it. First of all,
like-
it's a Western. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours. All right.
It's a fucking
Western. All right. And it's
Part
3
1.
hours. Part 1 is 3 hours. You have a 9-hour saga.
You're not fucking Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
right?
you're not Martin Scorsese. Even Avatar wasn't that long.
Yeah.
The new Avatar, The Way of Water.
Yeah, water.
The Way of Lameness.
Fluid. Yeah, it was not good.
It was not good at all,
Fucking
dude. Yeah,
atrocious.
you put your fingers in there, Michael. You do that. Yeah, exactly. There are your fingers, dude. You want to put it in the water.
Finger the water. Dog.
Finger the water.
Yeah, it's a,
one
it's
in
a
the
bad-
pink, 2 in the water.
It's one of those things. It's like we got to get over the fact. People got to get over it. The movies have to be. They have to change. You're not going to get the same people watching
not.
those stories.
And also, like, dare I say though, like, if your movie's good, and people are going to talk about it,
Yeah.
people are going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heard it's not good, I'm definitely not sitting there now.
3 hours? Come on.
Are you kidding me,
Dude,
dude?
it took me so long to watch any of these Scorsese movies that are 3 hours. And I fucking love Martin Scorsese, dude. It's crazy.
So sit the fuck down, Kevin Costner. I still want to
Sit
see the
the
movie when it comes
fuck
out afterwards,
down.
dude. Next piece, dude. Netflix games. I don't know if you noticed this, man, but there are games now on Netflix.
Oh, I've known this for a while now.
Yeah, dude.
I got Danny playing GTA Vice City, I think, like 4 trips ago.
really, dude.
Yeah, dude. He's like, he was talking about it. And I was like, you know, you can play that on Netflix. He goes, what?
What? I
Yeah,
didn't even know that.
dude. You
I'm
can play it
playing
on
like their
Netflix.
original games.
You
I'm
can
playing
con-
those.
You can connect your
Controller?
little PS controller, whatever that has Bluetooth, and just play. He sat there in a restaurant with his TV, his little iPhone screen, playing with a nice little PS4.
Controller? That's freaking
controller.
awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every time I open it on my phone or on my iPad, mainly my
That's
iPad.
awesome, dude.
You can play all these games.
Yeah, the other day I was playing like their own original games.
Oh yeah, they
It was
got
like some
those
puzzle
too.
games, little
Yeah.
shooters. I felt like I was playing like mini clip games.
Yeah,
back in the day.
hell yeah,
At differentgames.com.
it's perfect.
Fucking newgrounds.com, dude.
Ooh, Newgrounds.
Newgrounds, dude. There was
Forgot about
some crazy shit on Newgrounds.
It's like E-Bombs World. You remember that?
Yeah, dude. Even
E-Bombs
crazy shit
World,
on that,
baby.
dude. Crazy shit.
Yeah, we
Shit you shouldn't be watching on the internet when you're a kid.
We're so fucked up these days. man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Yo, you ever go to stickdeath.com? You never heard of that? Dude, it's pretty fucking sick,
Meatspin.com?
dude. No. It wasn't anything like
It wasn't
that.
like
dude.
that.
No.
Faces of Death.
God damn
Remember
it. No,
those?
yeah. Penn Island.
Oh my god.
You ever go to
Oh, I
pennisland.com?
heard about that.
Yeah. Michael, I want you to Google Penn Island for me.
Penn Island.
Penn Island. One word. Is he doing it?
I don't know. I
you
love
doing it?
you. All of a sudden, you see his face drop. You're like,
You doing
oh, he saw it.
He's not doing it, dude. So he's been there before.
Been
He's
there.
on Penn Island, featured homepage. Yes, full spread.
Featured artist.
We got a comment here. Josh B, of course. E-Bombs World.
So many good things.
Seen some fucked up things in E-Bombs World.
So many fucked up things.
Can't talk about him.
Can't. Hit him with it.
That's I think of those. I think of that when I think E-Bombs World. I want to do that. Beverly Hills Cop 4 going to be coming out on the 4th of July. Stupid move, by the way, releasing a movie on July 4th that no one's going to watch it. Not one person, dude.
Nope.
Not at least not any American, dude. And it's also, dare I say that this is going to be a bad idea. It is a bad idea. It's going to be a bad movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's stupid. And I feel bad because Eddie Murphy, the legacy, going to be kind of tarnished, I would think. And also, like,
you know, it might be a little refreshing for I mean, I watched this series probably end of last year. I actually watched all of them, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot how good this is." And I forgot.
Dude, they're so good.
They're
The
funny.
third one is kind of bad, though, a little bit.
Yeah.
The amusement park,
Yeah, that was a little
tough.
either way. To me, I mean, back in the day, everything was about making like trilogies and making as many as you can, franchising everything. So
I've made a trilogy once.
you trilogied on, baby.
I fucking trilogy all up,
Get it.
Mhm.
I don't
But
know.
now we're on the quad, dude.
And
we're on
we
the
don't-
saga
and
now.
we don't know
dude.
how funny he can be anymore.
And dude, I don't know, man. I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it. He's like the young cop now.
yeah, and one of the older, I forget which
Judge
one.
Reinhold.
He looks old as
He
shit.
does. Yeah. The guy, Billy.
He looks
The guy obsessed with guns.
horrible.
I guess Taggart is in it too. He's probably look old, but Judge Reinhold looks
old,
tough,
as
dude.
Shit.
the guy who was in the Santa Claus too.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I think it's arguably going to be a bad movie. I guess we'll find out in 2 days.
Yeah.
But
There was
it's
an
not
article
good,
on
dude.
Screen Rant that said
What did it say?
killer move. Said rapid fire news.
No. What did the article say?
No, it said that Eddie Murphy actually did okay,
Really?
and that the nostalgia is
It's
is
good.
kind of what it does. So, we'll see. I mean, I love the line. What was the first Beverly Hills line with the guy with the art? How much is this?
Get the fuck out of here!
I will not
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! You want a little
It's so good.
cappuccino?
All
Little
those fast.
espresso?
He had such good fast
Quips,
lines with people. It
dude.
was
Yeah,
like boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 and you always cracked up with it.
Dude, he was. I love, dude, when he's in the fucking gun club in the second one,
Yeah.
and he's just like shooting everything. It's like shooting guns in the house. You know? When the tall woman comes in, and he like, goes on his tippy toes.
Yeah. Dude, he was
Such a
brilliant. He
prick.
was brilliant.
He
He's one of
was
the funniest fucking comedians, man. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's another. I feel like it's just another Netflix like
Not good cash grab thing, sequel thing.
pretty much.
Yeah, I don't like it, dude. I
Yeah.
don't like this idea. And again,
Now the question is, even if it's like 50% good, could it bring people that have never seen it to start watching the originals? Because they need to learn about the originals. The originals were hilarious.
I mean, I guess it may, if it's good
Maybe
enough.
that's what they're trying to do.
But I mean, the originals speak for themselves, brother.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. But if no one's watching them because they don't fucking know about them, all the young, it's bad talking to some of the youngins, man, because they have no idea about some of these series.
You talking to the youngins, dude?
Talking.
Well, you fucking sit RJ down
We'll tell
and
that
you
one.
let him watch the first Beverly Hills Cop
I will.
when they're in the freaking strip club and that song that Mike and I like are playing.
What song is that?
You remember the song we played, Mike?
Do you really? love
No.
to me?
Maybe on my Apple Music. Hold on.
Oh, dude, Apple Music it up ASAP.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is,
He's
dude.
got it. We're about to get.
Don't you believe in mystery? Don't you wanna play my game? I'm looking for a man to love me. I can never been loved before. I'm looking for a man that'll do it anywhere.
Hey.
Nasty girl. Come with me. Do you think I'm a nasty girl? Tonight, living in a fantasy, a whole new nasty world. Tonight, do you wanna come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
Yeah, that's spot on. Can see why you guys love it.
Dude, that song fucking slaps, dude.
Slappity slaps.
And it's a song that they played in the strip club.
Yeah.
In the strip club scene.
I'll tell
obviously.
RJ to get on it.
Yeah, dude, with the titties, the girl.
The booby.
When he tells that what he's Gerald Ford or something, and they think he's the former president of the United States.
You're like, okay.
Oh God, so
One
funny.
little discrepancy.
Rapid fucking fire right there, dude, for you. So cover your ears, Michael. Rapid fucking fire.
It's gonna hurt.
VHS tapes, pickups of tapes. Pickups. I'm gonna go through a few because there's like 12. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's I think Michael added a nice TikTok video of me going through that was like 3.5 minutes long.
Oh, watch
that. You can check out.
Watch it.
But I'm talking about a few here that I want to talk about.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
A movie called Equilibrium.
Love it.
Have you seen it?
Of course, own it.
I've never seen it.
It is badass.
Obviously, I see the cover, I see Christian Bale, and I see this quote from WBAI, and it says, "Forget the Matrix."
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
Well, not really. Well, forget the Matrix in the sense of fighting, like that. Their fight sequence in here are fucking insane.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, it's fucking cool. And one of my best friends, he lives out in Cali now, but he was the one that introduced me to this, dude. I was blown away. Every once in a while, I just put it on because it's that cool to watch.
Wow,
it's like
dude.
the dystopian thing. Like it was almost like a mix of Matrix and fucking
Minority
Vin
Report.
Diesel's Riddick, like that. Like there's like one guy that's ruling everything and no one's challenging him. But what happens here, it's more like you're either with him and you're kind of brainwashed into not, because they pretty much are eliminating anything that has to do with the old world art wise.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to think for yourself.
It says here that in an attempt to end wars and maintain peace, mankind has outlawed, Michael, the things that trigger emotion, literature, music, and art.
Yeah, and they have to take meds and stuff to
dude,
to keep them straight. But like that,
Christian Bale misses a dose of an emotion-blocking drug. He begins to realize that things are not as they seem.
Yep.
It also stars Sean Bean and Emily Watson.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it's such a
Who
good
the hell
movie.
is Emily Watson?
She is. What is she in it?
She's the chick, I guess.
I know, but I'm trying to think.
And how about dude, Tay Diggs?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking love
Oh,
Tay
dude,
Diggs,
another
dude.
good.
Like,
good-
let's
good-
go, dude.
He's like his partner or one of the guys that he's working with. Because Christian Bale is
Yeah.
like the fucking dude.
He looks like the fucking dude.
He's the guy that's like one of the most badass dudes that is like brainwashed. He's like, you know, he is like what they want. He's the epitome of this person.
Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I filmed that girl's performance.
Emily Watson?
No, the Nasty Girl. That song that just
What?
came
Get the
out.
fuck. No, you did
I've
not.
been a nasty girl.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah,
I've
what's-
been a
what's the name of that
nasty
girl?
He doesn't know. He sings the old version.
I sing this.
sorry, no, I was
because he
singing
started
that
singing that.
version.
That's why I started singing that
they
one,
had her
dude.
at the TikTok thing in France.
Who's that girl? That
I don't know
little
what her name
blondie,
is.
the one who's 5 foot
She's
nothing.
the blondie, but it's not her.
Sarah Paulson.
Sabrina Carpenter. No,
it's not
Sabrina
her.
Carpenter.
It ain't her.
it's not her though.
It's not her. Who's the one you're talking about then?
Another blonde
another
girl.
Another 5
Either
foot nothing
way.
blonde girl.
Literally.
What are they
Either
growing
way,
on
yeah,
trees?
You need to watch that
Base-
movie. You need to watch it. Like
Equilibrium.
soon.
Yeah, I want to put it on. Dude. I'm really stoked. All right, it's rapid fucking fire on the VHS tape.
VHS Rapid Fire.
This one's out cold. This
Perfection.
is Michael's pick.
One of the greatest
I've never
movies of all
seen it.
time.
I saw
What?
some of it. I know. I saw some of it yesterday though.
Oh,
I know, dude. It really is freaking ridiculous.
dude, that movie's amazing.
Really, with AJ Cook too. Are you kidding me?
Oh, dude, she's amazing.
She's so
I love her in
great, dude.
that
Jason
movie.
London, obviously
And
too.
Zach Galifianakis,
Zach
dude.
Galifianakis,
and the
dude.
bald dude with the
Bald dude.
mustache. Oh, he's he's always playing like a crazy.
He's the
character.
narrator
He's one
for
of my
it too.
favorite, dude, and he's the bartender.
Oh yeah, he's the dude
Yeah.
from The Office.
Yeah. Dude,
I think you're thinking of a different guy, the narrator.
I am.
Yeah.
He's got the accent in it.
He's got the
I forgot.
accent
And then
in
London. What's his name?
it.
Jason London.
Jason London, Daisy Confused.
Yeah, I like him.
So that's a good pickup here.
Huge pickup. I like that.
I don't know where that. Okay, I'm gonna just throw a few right here.
Throw him in.
Taxi.
Of course.
This is like a good bad movie.
Yeah.
Because it's just Jimmy Fallon is a fucking loser. Honestly, he can't
And
act.
Latifah isn't that great.
And Latifah sucks, dude. And actually, she's in a show called Equilibrium right now.
Yeah,
That sucks.
probably. Yeah.
But it's an entertaining bad movie. Giselle Bundchen.
He'll enjoy it.
The original Arthur. If you get caught between the moon and New York City,
There it is.
the best that you can do
Yep,
is fall in love. Fucking music by Christopher Cross. Great fucking song. Liza Minnelli, come on, dude. And it's like I told Michael, we made this movie with fucking that Russell Brand guy. Sucked. And Greta Gerwig was in it actually. Greta Gerwig was the girl in it. And it was bad. This is the original. This is way better writing and just funnier, dude. So watch this one. 1981, I think.
1981.
Liza Minnelli.
Minnells.
And then of course Cable Guy. This is a huge pickup.
Huge.
Jim Carrey, psychological thriller. We were watching Ben Stiller. He makes a cameo in it.
When he puts his nipple up against a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy.
I know how you're feeling. Yeah.
What a great fucking movie.
Oh my God, dude. We're gonna put the system on trial. He's got a lisp in the movie.
Such a messed up character.
He really is, dude.
Well, it was the reason why I always wanted to go to a
Medieval Times.
Yeah, and I
dude.
finally got to do it, and it was definitely.
Oh my God. Speaking of good Medieval Times, Coming to America, Eddie Murphy. Let's go.
Great pickup.
Great
Second one
pickup
sucked.
here. Second one did suck, but the original in
Amazing.
Queens, baby. The Mac.
The
Big
Daddy.
Mac. McDonald's. They have the golden arches. We have the golden arcs. They have the Big Mick. We have the Big Mac. My Blue Heaven. I don't know if you know this, but this is one of the greatest comedies I think ever made. Steve Martin, Rick Moranis.
Beautiful.
Steve Martin, Witness Protection Program. Rick Moranis, his FBI agent guy assigned to the case.
Of course.
And it's freaking hilarious, dude.
That's nice. I'll have to check that one out.
If you like Steve Martin, you'll love this.
Yeah.
Quote me here.
I'm quoting.
Anthony Terrell from
Yeah.
Downtown TV says,
Anthony.
better than The Jerk.
Ooh. I've actually seen The Jerk.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. Shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em
I
up.
guess I'll do just one more.
One more. Make
So
it special.
many ones
Make it
in
special.
this, though. Oh my goodness. I can't make it special.
Go through a few, but do them fast. We won't talk about them.
Son-in-law, bang, dude. Pauly Shore, it's freaking go. Carl
Pauly
Gugino,
Shore.
hilarious.
Perfect.
Dude.
Love it.
Let's go. Freeway, Kiefer Sutherland, R.I.P. to his father,
Ooh.
obviously.
Yep.
Denise Richards and Reese Witherspoon.
Solid.
Thriller, awesomeness, dude. Okay, here's one. Swim Fan. Again, low-key, great
Oh,
psychological
shit.
thriller here. The girl is cute, but she's a killer.
She's a
okay?
bad rat.
And she's
She's a mad rat.
crazy, dude. Coach Carter, this is Michael's
Oh,
favorite,
dude,
third
come on.
favorite movie.
I mean,
Next to Biker Boys and no. What's the other movie? Isn't there another basketball movie that you like? Doesn't matter. I never liked Coach
You got
Carter.
burned.
I never liked Coach Carter that much, dude.
Double
team,
double
team,
double team,
double team.
double team.
Dude.
Coach Carter's awesome, man. He locked the fucking.
Coach Carter, dude.
He locked the doors to the gym, man. Samuel Jackson.
We had Bob Ross, dude. Bob Ross
Oh,
is sick.
I mean-
we got Grip It and Rip It with John Daly also. I put that
Love
back
it.
already.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
So these are great pickups, courtesy of that
Mm.
record store shop in Port Richmond, Staten Island.
Ooh, the
It was on the Westerly Port Richmond line, I believe. What was the name of the store though? Red Hot Records, Used Records, Chicago Records, Movie Records. Damn, I forgot. I say it in the TikTok video. Go check it out. The TikTok,
check out
dude.
TikTok video.
I guess I have to choose. I don't know,
Choose
dude,
it.
but I just can't choose it. You got to lose it, dude. And that is pretty much it for a couple comments here. The VHS pickups. Marco says, brothers, VHS pickups, nice. he says, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
I know you two want to talk about. Do you want to still talk about Sweet Tooth, or
Sweeties?
you're over the Sweet Tooth?
I want to finish it. I was thinking
Okay.
about it, and then we'll talk about it in depth.
Okay,
depth.
but tell me up till now.
What do you got?
Have you
I
enjoyed
like
it?
I found the mother, Birdie.
Yep.
We found Birdie. Big man got to the house in Alaska.
Yep.
I'm there. They're
Good.
leaving there.
It's
He's injured a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna die.
everyone's always injured, dude.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I did figure out about the show. Everyone's always fucking injured.
And
Someone's-
that dude ratted on them, the doctor, but I feel like he had to do it. Type of
You're
thing.
gonna get into some like
And the Elfman.
thinkable moments.
Yes.
You're gonna be like, oh shit, because the whole thing, once you get to the end, you're gonna be like, interesting way of looking at life right now, and how it relates. You'll like it.
I do love it. I love the show. But we'll see. I'm worried how it's gonna end because, like you said, with Mando and all those other shows you watch, they always end shitty. So
yeah, I think the cool thing about this is that it had an ending. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I'm like it's done.
yeah, good.
Like you can do something, but the story that you have been given is done.
Nice
at this point.
Cool.
So I definitely enjoyed that.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't do that.
Yeah, and like they're trying to leave it open. Like this was left open in a way that anyone can come in and continue the story, but the way that you get to that point, like that's it. There's no other like side, like it's done. So that was awesome.
Yeah, I think I might have 1 or 2 episodes. So hopefully tonight or tomorrow.
Let's go, dude.
By Friday.
Yes. I was saying let's go to you guys. I wasn't. I mean, even though Con Air is sick and everything.
Is that what we're watching? That's lovely.
Yeah. Con Air, dude. John Malkovich. We were just talking about him last week with Rounders and everything. So.
Oh yeah.
Give me my money.
Pay that man his money. So funny. Why were we? Oh, dude, did you see the bike riders?
No, but I've heard good things actually.
That's right, Michael.
I've heard good things, and I've heard actually, as funny as it is, the people that I've seen talk about it were like people that were like the bikers. The look of it was very similar and very spot on, and like close to reality.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
So,
I'm Johnny.
so I don't know.
Mike and I talked about Tom Hardy's performance a lot.
Yeah, good.
We're the bad though.
That's him.
Okay.
Yeah, you and me, kid.
I thought it was great, dude. I don't think you were watching. I compared it to Malkovich in Rounders.
Yeah,
because it was a very exaggerated Chicago accent.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
but I thought he fucking killed it.
I don't even know if
and
did we watch
Butler
the
was
trailer
okay.
here?
We did watch the trailer here.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember the trailer.
No, you probably don't.
I remember I saw you guys talk about it, or you guys posted something about it. And I was like,
yes,
forgot about this movie, and I don't remember what.
I really think you would enjoy it, dude.
Was it as good as Biker Boys?
Stop it, dude. Stop it, dude. That movie.
No.
That movie is
tremendous.
It belongs in the Smithsonian, I think, dude.
It does.
Lawrence Fishburne and that dude who was in Friday Night Lights.
Oh my god.
Booby Miles.
Booby. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude. What a crazy friggin' and Kid Rock. Kid Rock is in it. He's the biker gang, dude.
He's the head of
the Southern biker gang.
Such a turd. Love it.
Oh my god. But dude, the
Ferguson.
Bike Riders, you gotta watch, check it out.
Definitely will.
It really was a great story that was told.
Sick.
And it's cool because that guy, Danny Lyon, his name is, he's the photographer that went with the Vandals during his time at the University of Chicago as a student, photography student, and documented this. That's what he made the photo book that inspired the movie. And they do like that's the format of the movie. Like the way it happens that he's going back now to the wife of Austin Butler at that point, and is like just like wrapping up what his story was.
Yeah,
because obviously after graduation he come back, so he came back and wanted like to cap it off.
Yeah,
because he took photos and like recorded tapes.
Yeah, recorded everything. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy.
And that was her. She reminisced about everything. That was, and then it was all flashback. That's how the movie's kind of set up.
Which makes sense, but it
does,
cool.
and it's told very well. The actress in it is so good. The girl plays the wife.
Dude,
talking.
There's something a little bit more special about those type of stories in the sense that, like, like even Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Who
Johnny Depp?
No, the actual guy's name. Who wrote it? Hunter S.
Thompson.
All those guys like that covered these things, and they were like the only ones. All the photographers that took photos of like the LA riots and shit. Like you don't have everyone with a phone now doing this. Like these were specific people that were like
went out to do it, and
to do that with a fucking because Hunter S. Thompson did it with the Hells Angels, I think.
Yeah, and he was in contact, like the writer, the photographer, excuse me, reached out to Hunter S. Thompson because he
Yeah.
knew when he was going out there, he's like, oh, you wrote the Hells Angels, right?
Yeah.
Hunter S. Thompson's like, don't fucking do
Don't do
this.
it, yeah.
It's not worth doing all this. And he
Yeah.
did it anyway.
Yeah.
And his photo book inspired Easy Rider.
Oh,
Like his book is actually regarded as one of the only and most accurate
And that's-
depictions of what a motorcycle gang life was like,
and that's
dude.
something that like you probably won't ever get.
No.
No one will ever get access like that. Like it's like Vice trying to go do that shit, but like with gangs and
Mhm.
fucking. It's like, yeah, but there's still something that like having someone that just took photos and recorded the audio, like not visual. You didn't have to see it. Like you're seeing it
Mhm.
through their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I think, way better than a raw thing of like anybody going up to any gang in Baltimore and being like, yo, tell me about the people you killed and shit like that. Like, because it's gotten so ridiculous. And you see some of this stuff and we're desensitized to it. Back in the day, motorcycle gangs and the mafia, those were the two things. Like, you didn't really have, you had them later on, but like 60s, 70s, you didn't really have like Bloods and Crips.
Right.
Like, at least to the size and extent that they are now. You had biker gangs and you had the mafia.
Right. No, even in the movie too, like when they first start the gang, like some guys like, oh, you guys like smuggling anything? And they're like, no, we're just a gang. Like we're not.
Yeah.
You don't have to do illegal activities, you know?
It's a lot, yeah. So it's and a lot
It's
of
crazy.
a lot of bike gangs that didn't even want to get into certain drug businesses because it just wasn't worth it.
Right.
So the heat that they had on them.
Because it was the heat of the moment. Bum, 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 bum. And you what? Framed in Asia poster. But dude, that's why you would really like that movie Civil War too. Have you seen Civil War
not
yet?
but
What the
I
fuck,
know,
Manny?
dude, I
Like,
don't have time
like
to go
these
to
are
the
movies
theaters.
like about photography
I
people too,
know,
dude.
I
Like,
know.
I think Civil War's on Max. Dude.
I'm out
Let's
here
check it out,
working,
dude.
doggy.
I know you're actually taking the photos. You're living the movie.
Get out of here.
What?
Is it on Netflix? Don't tell me it's on
I
Netflix.
thought it was on Max.
Oh, on Max now. I don't think it's on there yet.
Oh my goodness, dude. Stream.
I can find it. Don't worry. I already know where it is.
You shut the
I
fuck
just need
up,
time
dude.
to
May
get it.
24th.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Prime Video. I guess you can pay for it if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. You
Good.
pirate it, whatever you pirate.
I'm not a pirate.
You're a pirate.
You're a little butt pirate.
You're a butt
You
pirate.
know.
I knew you would say butt pirate.
You love
butt
butt
pirate.
pirates.
Dude. You like the butt pirates.
Pirate
dude.
of the butts.
Speaking of butt pirates, Marco says Despicable Me 4 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you dabbled?
In
Despicable
Me's?
Me.
Oh, of course. I mean, I
Minions?
have a child.
Yeah. So you're probably high up in
Oh,
there.
Dude, I know. I can
Straight in there.
A boy.
So you're into it.
I love them, dude. I think they're funny as hell.
They are funny.
And if you
actual
really
ones,
like
too, but I'm not,
watch
you know,
it and you
fucking-
see some of the shit that they do, it's fucking hysterical. Like they're still technically evil.
Yeah.
So like their mindsets and some of the stuff that you don't like see the first time, third and fourth time you see, you're like, oh shit, and then like, oh, look at that guy in the background. It's like people sneak in some cool shit when they make these animated movies, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I will say, again, I think I've seen the first two, and then maybe like some of the first Minions.
Yeah.
The
original,
but there are like it does remind me of a cartoon movie for adults because there are like you said, like almost those innuendo, subtle jokes, things here. Yeah, dude, it's dope. It is dope.
So yeah, I mean,
I know Mike's
I'll
hyped
watch
for
it. I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah. Despicable Me 4.
Yeah, but boy. You are.
Oh my God, Marco's calling me right now.
Marco wants to talk.
Hold on, Marco, stand by.
Me for-
Calling in at the buzzer, Marco.
You're about
Let me just put you through to the Bluetooth systems here. Very complicated and high tech.
high tech blue.
Marco, you're live on Binge Buddies. What's up, bud?
What's up, bud?
What up? What up?
Bud?
You stoked for this movie or what?
All right. Right.
I'm ready for it.
Are you going tomorrow?
I'll probably go tomorrow, yeah.
Nice.
Really, dude? When's the last time you've watched like any of the Despicable Me's? Recently?
It was Rise of Gru was the last one, right?
Last week.
Last week. Which ones you watched? The third one?
The first one, second.
First and second, he said.
I
Wow,
think the second
dude.
one I didn't like as much. The second one's the one where he's good and then he's trying to find the guy in the
Striped
the
pajamas?
mall.
Oh.
No, there's he's like working secretly at the mall at some cupcake spot and trying to catch this dude.
I don't think I ever saw it.
It wasn't the best one, but then the third one's way better, I think. The one where he's fighting the 80s kid. I love that one. That one cracks me up.
Yeah, that one's good.
I think that's one number 3. Yeah.
Number 3?
That one's a good one. Number 2, Number 1's definitely great because you get introduced to it and the kids. But yeah, the third one or the second one is like me. And then all the fucking minions are the best. Period. But yeah.
That's it, Marco?
That's it.
Yep.
I love
it. Thanks for calling in, Marco. Obviously, I probably won't be seeing
Dude, you're gonna fucking
Despicable Me by Friday.
Totally see it by
I may or may not see it, but Marco, you should call in Friday.
Hell yeah.
And tell us what you think about it, dude. I'd love to hear you break it down.
Yep. Get it.
All right, dude. Will you pencil that into your calendar, big brother?
And you let us know.
And you, yeah.
You let us know.
All right, Marco. We're probably gonna wrap the show up now because it's 9:25 and my eyes are starting to close.
Yeah.
But thanks for calling in, bud. I hope you get some rest tonight.
And enjoy that movie.
And you enjoy the movie tomorrow. I'm sure we'll touch base then.
Hell yeah, we will.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He was just like,
he didn't say goodbye, man.
I fucking love it.
He
He didn't fucking have to.
I said, have a great night, get some rest, enjoy the movie tomorrow, and he just hung up.
Boom. What a man. What a fucking legend.
I
This guy.
fucking can't take it with these people sometimes.
I fucking love it.
Josh B, man of many words, dude.
That'd be my favorite person of all time.
That's for sure, brother.
Jesus.
Marco's laughing at himself.
What a good fucking.
Oh my god!
Just
dude.
fucking hangs up on. The look on your face was priceless. What the fuck?
Fuck, exactly, dude.
Ah.
By the way, everybody, this episode has softly been sponsored by Crego.
Super softly.
Super softly sponsored by Crego.
Yeah.
And I guess NBC Golf while I'm at it.
Yeah. NBA 2K, why not?
Oh, dude, we're fucking sport. Is this the sports port, dude?
Where are we?
What
right now?
is this, dude? Oh,
The sporty porty.
Yeah, dude. Marco says binge buddies 10 out of 10 tonight. Thank you, Marco.
Absolutely.
And thank you to everyone who took place, partook,
all 34
participated,
people
dude.
right now. That
All
are
the
on.
people in here, all the
Let's
people
go.
in this
here,
physical
in
studio,
this room,
and all the people right in here,
in the
baby.
hearts and souls.
You're all important, all right? Every single damn last one of you.
all of you.
Next episode of Binge Buddies, Friday, 8 p.m. Manny in the house, yay?
Manny calling in probably.
Manny calling in probably.
Or FaceTiming.
Or FaceTiming, and
Yeah.
you'll see the
You'll
face,
see this.
but it just won't be in the same room as these faces.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Sportsport tomorrow, 10 a.m.
10?
The real deal.
You guys been
It's
talking
Wednesday,
a lot about
dude.
the Euros or what?
No, negative, dude. Negative.
Not even talking about how the U.S. got taken out of the Copa?
No. Actually, no. I heard about it. Didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
But do you want to call in tomorrow and talk about it, Manny?
Absolutely not.
Why not, dude? 10 a.m. What are you doing?
No one's gonna fucking listen to me.
Come
talk about that shit. Get
on,
the
dude.
fuck
You
outta
bring
here.
in, dude.
Hey!
Oh, you make
Well,
a
the U.S. one was
Yeah.
just big because they blew a huge call. It was bad.
Oh,
They
really?
went offsides that was clearly offsides.
It wasn't an offsides though.
They didn't call it offsides.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of the referee wouldn't shake Christian Pulich's hand at the end of it.
Why?
It was a bad ref game. It was a bad ref game. This
Fuck,
dude's kind of
They blew it.
piece of shit.
They blew it, dude.
They blew it.
Like they're.
But the ref did some stuff. Like the ref did things that were so clearly wrong
Oh, really?
that it doesn't make sense.
What's the deal?
Like he gave a yellow card, but then let the play go on. Like you get a yellow card, the whole play stops. Like you need to give everybody a chance to reset, especially the defense, and you have to write in the thing who got you have to give it to the person. This motherfucker slides in, hits this dude, yellow card. They start the play before there's a clip, a screenshot. 1 second goes by where he goes hands up, and then he just goes play on. And you're sitting there going, that's like someone I don't know if you know how to do it in another sports term. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, same thing happens in rugby when you get yellow card.
Yeah,
So that's what I was.
You have to stop, reset, and that's it. Like you can't just because in soccer, if it's a normal foul, then you can touch the ball, make sure the ball stopped,
Mhm.
and start really quick. That's fine. But when a card is taken out,
Right.
you can't do that.
But yeah.
So that was one of the issues. The offsides thing was an issue. So there's a few things that occurred that really were rough to watch. Really,
That's
rough.
tough, dude. Now U.S. is
out.
eliminated, dude.
U.S. and Mexico. Yeah, and they're calling for the U.S. coach's head. So
Yeah, I heard 2026, the World Cup, can't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Figure it out, dude.
Yeah.
Josh B says, but you can't do it to gain advantage. It was brutal. Josh B probably knows every sport there
It
ever
was-
ever
it was a
will
rough
be.
thing. It was a rough one for the United States.
It's all right, dude.
You know,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
It's only soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olympics coming up, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I already closed out, so I don't want to do that all again.
Hey, just pull a Marco.
I wouldn't do that, though. I can't. I have a heart. But so again, tune in 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sports Board here. Manny, call in at approximately 10:04. I think we have him just slotted in right now. Just between breakfast and his nap.
And my nap.
After
Nappy
breakfast. Oh my God. All right, cool. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks again. If you're new here, sub, downtime, freaking doing a great job there. All our subs, our members.
Yep.
We've been hot. We've been streaming on Rumble as well.
Rumble
So
in the
check us out
jungles?
there. Rumbles in the jungles. The live streams have been up. They've been hot. They've been ready to go. Hot and ready, like Little Caesars, dude.
Ooh.
Just remember, I don't know. But we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a great night, dude. Freaking tired. Get out of here. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.